Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa and today I'm going to be going over my October budget with you and then also daydreaming a little bit and doing a projected debt balance and see hopefully what my debt balances will be as of the end of October if everything goes to plan. All right, let's go ahead and jump into this. So October has 3 paychecks. I am paid biweekly. My biweekly income, whoops, that has exchange rate on there. Let's zero that out. All right, so I am paid biweekly. My biweekly salary is $1,700. So multiplying that by 3 is $5,100 for income. Moving on to my fixed expenses, my first expense is my rent, and I rent a basement apartment. It has all the utilities are included, and my rent is $900. All right, the first debt is a credit card, and the minimum biweekly payment on the credit card is $165, and there will be 3 payments made. So that will be $495 for the credit card. Next is the personal loan. $252 is the minimum payment. There will be 3 payments made, so $756. Next is Netflix, and that last check in October will include a second Netflix charge. So Netflix is $16, but since I'm going to have to be paying it twice, it is going to be $32 that I will budget. Next is Hulu, and Hulu is $12. Car insurance is $128. My cell phone is $60. And my gym membership is $32. And then I had an extra expense. I'd gone to the doctor. It's been a few weeks ago, and I finally got the notice that my copay is due, and that copay is $45. And then, oh, I forgot on income. Also, I got paid by YouTube, and my YouTube income was $173, which is down from the previous month. So that makes my total income, so $5,100 plus $173 is $5,273. Let's see, moving on to my cash expenses. First expense is food and household, and I'm going to be budgeting, let's do $200. Next is gas for my car. I'm going to budget $40. And then fur babies, I'm going to budget $100. And my only sinking fund is Christmas, and I'm going to budget $150. All right, so let's total all of this up. So let's see here, $900 for rent. Hopefully you guys can see that. $495 for the credit card. $756 for the personal loan. $32 for Netflix. $12 for Hulu, $128 for car insurance, $60 for my phone, $32 for the gym, and a $45 copay is a total fixed expenses of $2,460. And then my total cash expenses, I have $200 for food and household, $40 for gas, and $100 for fur babies, is $340. And then the total sinking funds is $150 for Christmas. All right, so let's take my income, so $52.73 minus my fixed expenses of $24.60 minus $340 for cash expenses, and then subtracting $150 for my sinking funds is a remaining balance of $2,323. All right, I have not added this up in advance, so I'm going to take a quick minute off of camera and just add all this up one more time just to be sure my totals are correct. So I'll be right back. All right, so I did get the same total twice, so I am confident that in the month of October, as long as nothing comes up, which it shouldn't, my total remaining that I should be able to put towards my debt is $2,323. Okay, so let's move over here to my debt and let's talk about how this is going to work out. All right, let's start with the personal loan. Since it is the lowest balance, the balance is $1,260. Now let's take $1,260 and let's subtract $756 because that's the minimum payment that's going to come out regardless. So subtracting $756 leaves me a balance of $504. So definitely have plenty of money in my budget to cover $504. So I should be able to pay $1,260 on this debt and zero that out. Okay, so let me grab a scratch piece of paper here. Because again, I've not done this in advance, but I have my calculator, so hopefully I won't make any mistakes. All right, so I'm taking 2323, and I said what? 1260 minus 756 meant that 504 of this money is going to be for the personal loan. So let's take 2323 minus, minus 504. So that means I've got $1,819 left to budget. All right, so got my credit card here. The beginning balance is $58.63. The minimum payment that I will make regardless is $495. Okay, that leaves me a balance of $53.68. Then I'm going to subtract $18.19. So that should leave me an ending balance of $35.49. So let me write that down, $35.49. So $495 plus $18.19 is a payment of $23.14. So let's just add all these totals up, make sure that it is correct. All right, beginning debt balance, hopefully you guys can see that. So beginning debt balance, $58.63 plus $12.60 is $71.23. My payment should be $495 plus $756 plus $23.23 should equal $35.74. Let me add $23.14 and $12.60 to be sure, and yes, $35.74. And since I would only have one debt left, that leaves me an ending debt balance of $35.49. So I kind of roughly did my November, December, and January budget. Just kind of loosely did it to see, when I might be able to be debt free. And I should be able to pay this off no later than the end of January. So this is really exciting. I should knock out this last debt. Now, I settled this debt, the personal loan. So I'm only paying about 50% of what's due. I'm going to owe taxes on it. So I've already kind of anticipated that after I pay off this credit card, I will prepare my taxes in January so I know what my tax liability is, and probably from January until April, I'll be saving to pay for the IRS bill. So the IRS, I know I'm going to owe because I've settled 2 debts in 2020. I'm just going to expect that it's going to be $5,000. It may not be that much, but let's just say it is. I should be able to save $5,000 between January and April for sure. So that's what I'm expecting my IRS bill to be. After I pay that off, then I will start aggressively saving my 3 to 6 month of emergency fund. Now, I haven't given much thought as to which one I'm going to do. Probably the 6 months, since I am single and I don't have a second, like a spouse's income to fall back on should I lose my job. So let's talk about what that looks like. My monthly expenses is about $2,400. Not taking into account this copay or Netflix being in here twice, it's about $2,400. So we'll say $2,400 times 3. Oh, not times 3. Plus, goodness, it's early in the morning, y'all. So plus 340, because that is my bare bones for cash expenses. So $2,400, this is going to be messy, plus, and I don't know where my whiteout is. It's only about 5:30 in the morning. I'm tired. So $2,400 plus 340 is $2,740. So that is my absolute minimum to live. All right, so $2,740 per month. So 3 months, and then we'll look at 6 months, and let's even look at 12 months. See what that would be. Okay, so $2,740 times 3 is $8,220 is what I would need to save to fully fund if I was going to save for 3 months. $2,740 times 6 is $16,440. And then if I were to go with a 12-month emergency fund, $2,740 is $32,880. So I'll probably go in the middle with a 6-month to begin with, and then once I fully fund this and I start contributing again to my retirement and IRAs, then whatever is left over, I will start my goal of the 12-month emergency fund. So that's just kind of daydreaming what I would like to do, what I want to accomplish. And it should take me, I don't know, maybe 5 months to save $8,000. probably 10 months to save 16,000 and almost 2 years to save 12 months, I would estimate. So that's just a little bit of, where my brain is going and what I'm hoping is going to happen. But I want to anticipate a higher IRS bill. If it's lower, that's great. I don't think it will be any more than this. So when you settle a debt, if you did not know this, for less than what you owe, you have to pay ordinary income tax on the difference. I have cash flowed my IRS bill the last 2 years, and I plan to do it again this year. I didn't save all year for it because I really wanted to knock out the debt, but I know that it's going to be high this year because this is the first and only year that I've settled 2 debts in 1 year. I had another debt that I think it was the auto loan was settled, and the last payment was in February. And it was a car that I no longer have. It was a total loss. I got into an accident, but I still owed the difference of what insurance paid and what was owed on the car. So that was paid off in February. So I'll get an IRS bill this year. So you get the bill in the year where the debt was settled and paid in full. And then I'm settled this one, so that's the second. So that's why I'm anticipating IRS to be a little bit higher. So, all right, I will quit rambling. I think I'm at almost 20 minutes, which is unusual for me. I don't usually do super long videos like this. So hopefully this, hopefully I can stick to this and I'm pretty sure I can get this paid off by end of December, maybe even January. Maybe I'll even pick up a second job. I'm already looking around my house to see what else I can sell to get this paid off by the end of the year. If I could do this by the end of December, I would be absolutely thrilled. So I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day or night wherever you're at. Bye.